Superhero movies dominate Hollywood, bringing in huge numbers at the box office. Between the Marvel Cinematic Universe and DC Extended Universe, every significant superhero has shown up on the big screen to take on the bad guys. Superheroes like Iron Man, Superman, and Wonder Woman are household names, but not every superhero is fictional, as there are real people with superpowers out in the world today. 10. Liam Hoekstra, the world's strongest toddler. When Liam Hoekstra was 5 years old, he was already the world's strongest toddler. Dubbed the Mini-Hulk, Hoekstra was doing chin-ups when he was a 1-year-old and moving furniture at 18 months. If that's not enough, he had washboard abs and giant biceps by the time he was 3. Hoekstra became an internet sensation due to his impressive physique and bodybuilding career. Hoekstra's physical appearance is because of a rare genetic condition, myostatin. The gene mutation caused him to have little body fat and 40% more muscle mass than other kids. These days Hoekstra looks dramatically different and lives an ordinary life of a teenager. 9. Ben Underwood, Captain Sonar. Like Marvel Comics superhero Daredevil, Ben Underwood lost his eyesight at a young age. In Underwood's case, he lost his eyes to retina cancer. However, he taught himself how to see using sound. Also known as Captain Sonar, Underwood clicked his tongue, bouncing the sound off objects to assess their shape and size. He became a real-life superhero by using super echolocation to navigate the city and live his life. While many people use echolocation, Underwood took it to levels nobody had ever seen before. Eventually, Underwood became an expert and used echolocation to skateboard, shoot hoops, and play video games. At the age of 15, Underwood's cancer returned, and he died in 2009. However, the legend of Captain Sonar Ben Underwood continues to grow and spread. 8. Alain Robert, the French Spider-Man. With death-defying stunts, it's easy to see how Alain Robert got the moniker French Spider-Man. Robert is famous for scaling up the sides of prominent buildings in the middle of the day with no equipment. Also known as the Human Spider, Robert climbed the Empire State Building, Petronas Towers, and the Eiffel Tower. Robert makes these terrifying and nail-biting climbs without a safety net, rock climbing gear, or other precautions. With more than 100 arrests for trespassing and other crimes, Robert might have a second superpower: his ability to get arrested. 7. Dean Karnazes, the ultra-marathon man. Dean Karnazes is the ultimate athlete who could run forever. The ultra-marathon man Dean Karnazes could beat Superman and the Flash in a foot race. Karnazes once completed a non-stop 350-mile run over 3 days without sleeping. Furthermore, Karnazes showed his superhuman strength when he completed a marathon to the South Pole. If that's not enough, he also dominated a run in the boiling hot Death Valley. Karnazes never hits a wall, loses energy, or suffers any injuries. He's been lucky to avoid muscle cramps or aches. He's easily one of the most impressive runners. 6. Veronica Cider, superhuman eyesight. Individuals with superhuman abilities have been showing up since the early 70s. Veronica Cider has superhuman eyesight. While nobody believed her, Cider claimed she could see tiny objects from a mile away. A trip to the eye doctor confirmed Cider's incredible power. With eyesight 20 times more powerful than the average person, she can also determine position and distance from more than a mile away. Cider remains one of the most fascinating superhuman people alive. Her unique ability helped cement her legacy in the Guinness Book of World Records. 5. Stephen Wiltshire, photographic memory. Growing up, Stephen Wiltshire didn't speak for the first few years of his life. Diagnosed as an autistic savant, Wiltshire can draw a complex landscape by looking at it once due to his photographic memory. He has one of the most impressive memories in history. After a quick trip in a helicopter, Wiltshire drew detailed drawings of the New York, Dubai, Rome, and Tokyo skylines from memory. He developed a drawing of Rome and included a meticulous recreation of the Pantheon right down to the exact number of columns. 4. Daniel Kish, blind man who taught himself to see. The president of World Access of the Blind, Daniel Kish, is proficient in human echolocation. He's so good at it that he's turned it into a superpower. At 13 months, Kish had both eyes removed due to retina cancer. With the aid of echolocation, Kish learned to use sound to replace his loss of sight. Using a form of biosonar, Kish clicks his tongue and listens to the sound bouncing off nearby locations. For instance, he can climb trees, ride his bike in heavy traffic, and dance with echolocation. It's a similar method that dolphins, beluga whales, and bats use to navigate. Kish now teaches echolocation to blind children to help them overcome the odds too. 3. Japanese Aikido Master Isao Machiai, Superhuman Speed with a Sword. Japanese Aikido Master Isao Machiai is a martial arts expert and master swordsman. Machiai has a reputation for having superhuman speed with a sword. He even holds several Guinness Book World Records, notably fastest tennis ball cut by a sword. With unparalleled skills, speed, and accuracy, Machiai also has the record for 1,000 martial arts cuts. There's nothing that Machiai can't easily slice to pieces with his sword. He's one of the most dangerous people with a sword. 2. Marilu Henner, Highly Superior Autobiographical Memory. Actress Marilu Henner is best known for her role in the classic sitcom Taxi. However, she also has a unique condition called hyperthymesia. Commonly known as Highly Superior Autobiographical Memory, HSAM, this rare condition allows Henner to recall every single moment of her life. While her memory seems like a superpower, she has many drawbacks, including severe depression and anxiety. Henner began to notice the rare superpower around the age of 6 and can remember the exact day, month, and moment of every life event. In other words, Professor X has nothing on Henner. 1. Wim Hof Iceman. Few real-life superheroes have the type of inner strength and power to withstand the extreme situations Wim Hof puts his body through. He first discovered his superpower as a teenager when he jumped into a freezing canal. Also known as the Iceman, Hof can withstand freezing temperatures and currently holds the record for the longest ice bath at 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 48 seconds. In addition to other cold endurance records, he successfully climbed Mount Kilimanjaro in his shorts and came close to the summit of Mount Everest but turned back due to a foot injury. Hof uses a combination of deep Buddhist meditation, breathing techniques, and the Wim Hof method to channel his inner strength. Hof was the subject of numerous studies trying to understand his ability. One research group believes his body can control his reactions to stressors with breathing techniques and meditation. Regardless, Hof's incredible superpower still baffles the brightest minds. That's all for today. Join us next time by subscribing our channel and hitting the bell notification.